life in Cameroon is far, far, far different from life here. Schools, economy, just life in general, it's different. For us in Cameroon, we see the US as maybe heaven on earth. That's just simple terms. When I was in Cameroon growing up, I wasn't always around my father because he left when I was just 2 years old and came to the United States because he was scared. The government was after his life. So whenever he went to the cities, he would create posters and he would just scream about, don't oppress people, leave people alone, just so the government could hear him. And they did. So they sent soldiers after him and they arrested him. Someone took a hidden picture, we didn't know. And my dad was able to escape again and come to the United States because my uncle was here. So he kind of understood the system a little bit. So my dad came to the US. Someone gave the picture to us. And when the US was looking for evidence on how he escaped and what happened, we sent the picture to the US immigration. And that was something that helped him to win his case and be an asylum here. But when he got his legal documents based on the evidence that he provided, he wanted to bring us here because if the government couldn't find him, they would find us, his family, which was one reason why we kept living in the village, because that was safe and it was hidden and completely out of the city where there was no soldiers or any military forces. So between 2009 and 2010, he started the process of the immigration to bring his family over. And it was rough. I remember we had to do like 3 to 5 DNA tests just to prove that we were his children. And we would travel back and forth to the US Embassy back in Cameroon in hiding because we didn't want to be seen. And in 2013, we reunited here in the US. I hadn't seen him in so long. It wasn't his fault, We were living fine back home because of the little money that he would send to us. I didn't really know him in daughter-father relationship, but I knew he was my dad because we talked on the phone. We had a connection and we had a relationship just on the phone and by voice. When we all came, we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. There was 8 of us. 2-bedroom apartment. Don't ask me how, I don't know. Because my parents slept in one room, my 3 sisters and I slept in the other room, and my brother slept on the couch. So we lived there for a little over 2 years. First day my mom dropped me at school, I started crying because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know my classes, I didn't know anything. I didn't even understand how to speak English the way people here do. I spoke English, but they didn't understand me and I didn't understand them. And it was just a struggle. So I wouldn't speak at all in school. I would feel so intimidated by, the way they were talking here, and I would feel like no one would even listen to me because of the way that I talked. And I had to get used to that. Part of getting promoted from middle school is finding out which high school you want to go to. So I don't know what I was thinking or why I wanted to do this, but I started asking my teachers what high school offers college classes. Because I knew college was expensive and my family couldn't pay for it. So by the time I finished 8th grade, I had found Watson campus. And I knew this is where I wanted to be. But here, there wasn't any problems with bullying or people making fun of me because the students and staff are pretty welcoming and accepting. When I started my application for the Daniels Fund Scholarship, at first I thought, they're not gonna want me. I don't deserve a scholarship. I'm not as smart as other kids. I don't have a high SAT score. I'm struggling. I'm not smart enough. That's what I thought. But I have a counselor here that pushes me so much. It's insane. She sends me notes in class. She writes emails and say, hey, are you applying for the Daniels Fund? If you are, let me know. I can help you. And I'm on the last page of this scholarship, and I cannot believe myself. I can't. Odyssey has helped me create a path for myself. I didn't know I wanted to be a cybersecurity analyst or study cybersecurity or just anything close to computer science. But Odyssey has a way of making you believe that you can explore different options. It's like a dream come true for someone like me who has come a long way to be where I am today. And I just cannot wait to walk across the stage twice, get a high school diploma and an associate's degree. With college students, I'll be in the same room with them, putting on the long dress, oversized dress, and something around my neck. It's just fascinating to see other people do it. But then people seeing me do it will just be an amazing experience. I'm looking forward to graduation.